Little movie camera.
And it'll say record.
Yeah, it's recording. And now it's recording.
Okay. So is it Dan or Daniel?
Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. So I started telling you the camera nightmare. I had a very well-equipped but very low-end camera. $40 camera from Circuit City or CompUSA. No, Circuit City. It had audio input. It had low-light filming. It had all sorts of really cool stuff for video.
Oh, what model was it, did you say?
You know, I can't think of the company name because I'm blocking it. It might be, I got it at Circuit City. I want to say it's APTEC, API, TEC, but I'm not 100%. And they don't make them anymore. Couldn't take a big enough card, started looking around, picked out what cameras I probably should buy, you know, mid-range, like under $200 bucks, something throwaway. Didn't buy one due to a family health issue. So then I started borrowing people's cameras. And I borrowed 4 extra cameras, and none, even these nice high-end cameras like the one you're holding, the Fuji film, had audio input. At all. So I brought all these cameras, and there's also a really weird variance in cameras that say they can take SD cards. Some of them say SDHC, some of them don't. Even if they say SDHC, some of them can't take the higher capacity cards. And then, that's just really irritating because you have to wander around with every size card figuring out what camera takes what. Even when they're spec'd correctly, or when they say they're spec'd correctly for a certain size card, I don't trust it anymore. Because I just did this test with 5 cameras. So what ended up happening was Tom and I had to go for a walk on Monday afternoon and find a camera. We went to Office Depot, and they had a bunch of cameras. None of them had a sound input. And the guy knew it, but we actually sat there and looked at all the cameras. That was really irritating. So we found a Best Buy, and they had a camera that was pretty good. It was a Kodak. It could do HD. It's upstairs charging, but it's a really good little camera, and it can take up to 32 gig cards. The interesting end of that story is that no store that we could call, and that was close enough, actually had anything higher than a 16 gig card. Even though they make cameras that can take 32s and stuff. And the prices on the cards were insane. I mean, I know, you know, right here, 2 blocks from the hotel, they're dealing with a trap market, but we walked a little further, and it was just crazy. Like $80 for a 16 gig card. I got an 8 gig card for like $20 a week ago. So what are you gonna do? But anyway, the camera story was just a mess. I couldn't believe that there's that much variance in either mid to low end hardware. I was very, very surprised.
I'm gonna stop it now.